Hey guys, it's Corey and I'm here with an awesome tutorial. I don't have a name for it. It's a no-name tutorial, and I usually don't. I try to have names for tutorials, but it's so hard sometimes because it doesn't really go with anything. It's a not so neutral look. Using mostly MAC eyeshadows. However, these shadows can be picked up anywhere, similar colors, and basically it's the technique you're looking for, not exactly the exact colors. So if you're liking what you're seeing here, stick around and get the look yourself. Okay guys, let's just get right into the look. I'm mostly using MAC products just because some things I have recently purchased, so I want to give them a try, and what's a better place to give them a try than in front of all of you lovely ladies. So yeah, sorry about this. I've already done my face. Ooh. Sorry, this boot is like driving me bananas. So I've already have my foundation on and concealer and everything. I'll show you what I'm using. I'm actually using the thing I just hauled the other day. It's the new stuff. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Satin Finish in NC44. For my concealer, oh, before that, I always forget this. I'm using a foundation primer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer first, and then the foundation, and then my concealer. I'm using my Studio Finish concealer in NC42. You can see that. I'll show you the inside too. And then to set my foundation, I'm using my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Deep. And then to have some lip balm on my lips, I just have my EOS Lemon Drop on my lips. So, let's get going. First I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance to prime my eye. And this is like my favorite primer ever. I'm sorry I have to sit down and do this because I usually like to stand up and do it so you guys can see better, but I like literally wearing the boot and I literally fell in the living room. So I figured I'd sit down, and I got yelled at by my husband because I'm doing too much, but what am I supposed to do? Like, honestly. Let's finish a little bit. I feel like I'm so far away. Okay, you're a little bit closer on me. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so I did that. And now for my base, I'm using my MAC Paint Pot in Vintage Selection. I actually got this from the CCO. So I'm going to put it all over my eye, all the way up to the brow bone area. This is actually going to double as my highlight color. I'm not adding any other highlight colors besides just using this Vintage Selection here. Okay, on my lid I'm going to be using Paradisco. I'm going to be putting that all over my lid and, you know, patting it on. And this, because of my skin tone, it's a little bit lighter color on me, but I want it to be light. But you definitely can, you know, depending on your skin tone, it could be darker for you, or, you know, more pigmented, but I'm perfectly fine with the color. I actually really like it anyway. I just basically layered it up to the consistency that I want it to be. And this look here, I don't really have a name for this look at all. I just really found it, I just really found this look to be, I don't know, just some pretty colors, mix them together and see what you get. And I really am like I'm like an on the spot type of makeup person. Like, I don't spend hours upon hours trying to figure out what colors to use. I pretty much just do it on the fly, which I don't know how good or bad that is, but that's just how I do it. Okay, I'm going to do a contrast color now in the crease area up to the brow bone to help blend the colors together to make them look A, not so harsh, and B, make them look as if they go together. And the color I'm using for that is going to be Texture. Also, another good color for that would be also to use Wedge. So I'm just going to go right into my crease area up towards the brow bone area, just so I can get, I have hair in my face. So I'm able to have the contrast color in there, and also helps to blend everything together. Because I'm using two colors that are similar but opposites on the same token too. So okay, so that's just a transition. So keep this brush handy, because you're definitely going to be using it again to blend out any type of harshness or whatever. For my crease and outer third, I'm using Cranberry, and this is a frost finish. I really like this color. I went to MAC last week with my sister-in-law, and she got this. I'm like, oh my god, I really like that color. And I actually ended up getting a duplicate of something I already had. Just the name was different, so I wasn't very aware that it was the same thing. So I went back and got that Cranberry because it was really, really pretty. So I'm starting on the outer third here, and then I'm bringing it in. I'm using a defining brush from e.l.f. It's just, just like an angled brush. I'm just bringing it in, giving me some color. It's perfect. This is actually really, really good for fall because of the changing colors in cranberry. I love cranberry colored items for fall. This is like really bright. I'm trying to, oh, I need to be able to see. So, just working that all the way in. It's so gorgeous too. Like, I absolutely love using this. Okay. So now I have put my cranberry in. So now basically I'm going to get a little more, grab a little bit more of the texture and tap the excess off. And I don't need that much because I'm using whatever is left over on the brush. So I'm going to go back into my crease area here and just work the texture through. Not to take away from the cranberry, but to make everything blend out and not have any like harsh lines or anything like that. And I can go pretty far up since I'm not using a brow bone color. So, and it just makes it look like a faded effect. It's not just boom, boom, boom color here or there. So, yeah. Okay, perfect. I love it. Alright, and you know me, I can't just stop there. I have to have something else. I need a definer color. So I'm going to be using Brown Down from MAC, and it's Volux Finish. And I'm just using an e.l.f. defining brush. Well, actually, it's called a contour brush. But, you know. So I'm going to make a V here up into my crease area and try to keep it concentrated more towards the outer portion of my eye. And it's not, it looks darker in the pot than what it really is, because I didn't want, I wanted the look of the contour. However, I didn't want it to take away from anything else that was going on in my look. And you can definitely, it's up to you to blend it up, build it up more, or use a darker color. All these things are just suggestions of things that I'm doing. But you're more than welcome to say, hey, I want a little more darkness in my defining color. And another reason why I did choose the Brown Down, because it's not as dark. I was going to go with Embark, which is a little bit darker than Brown Down. But I decided against it because I didn't want, because these colors were really light anyway. And so I was thinking that these are definitely wearable to like workplace or school or whatever. So I'm taking my same blending brush I used for texture. Didn't do anything different to it, I'm just going to blend it a little bit here, the Brown Down, so that way it's not so harsh looking. Alright, now for my liner, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. So I love this stuff. I'm just using an e.l.f. Angled eyeliner brush. And I'm going to try to achieve thinner working its way out like I did here. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it doesn't always work out for me. Sometimes it's get it the best you can type of look sometimes. I don't know. I feel like my eyelids have a mind of their own. And if they say they don't want to go down to the lash line, well guess what, darn it, they're not going down there. Well, apparently the baby's up. And you just have to do the best you can. I mean, I'm not a professional by any means, but I do love makeup, and really makeup to me is all about trial and error. That's pretty much how I am, just my philosophy in general. It is, I do a lot of trial and error, and that's, I don't know, that's how I learn. I was talking crap about me. He thinks I wouldn't comment on it because I'm on the video, but I commented on it. Told me I need to come out the bathroom. Anyway, okay, so I brought that all the way into my inner tear duct area, and I'm very happy with the results of my liner today. Because like I said, sometimes this doesn't always work out to the way that I'd wanted, but I sure give it the Heisman try. Okay, just back up just a little. There we go. Because then I'm not doing my eyes, don't have to be so close to my face. Okay, for my cheekers, I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralized Blush in Lovejoy. It's like the very first blush I ever bought from MAC, and I really love this color. It's so like, I don't know, it's so different in here than on my skin, so pretty much I start at my apples and work my way up, try to make it like a soft U up through to my hairline area. The payoff on this color is just phenomenal. And it works perfectly on my skin tone. I don't know about if, you know, people are fair, and it's not very harsh either, which, you know, I believe it would work for skin tones that are lighter than mine, for sure. Alright, and then all I do after that is I just take my kabuki and I buff it a little bit to make sure that I don't have anything harsh going on here. I don't want any racing stripes across my cheeks. You know, I want to be nice and just natural looking as possible. So just make all of the corners nice and soft and rounded. Okay, and then I'm using my highlight is the Hard Candy So Baked Bronzer in Tiki. I'm just using that same brush. It was just an angled brush from e.l.f. Just put that right on top here. Get the other side. And I don't really do bronzers very often. I mean, it's very rare to me doing a bronzer. I mean, I have them, but it's very rare that you see me actually doing them. But a bronzer actually would look really good in this look too, to put a little bit on the temples. I don't really do very much contouring because I have high cheekbones anyway, I believe. So I don't really do contouring so much. But a little bit here, maybe down here area, perfectly fine too. If we want to put some on your cheeks and blend it all and buff the bronzer and the blush together and then put a little highlight on there, that would look really cute too. Okay, so I am done with that portion. Now onto the lips. It's completely up to you. It's not, this look is not so harsh or dramatic that it'd be weird to wear a brighter lip. Also, it's not too weird to wear a lighter lip. So it's completely up to you what your comfort level is, of course. I'm going to be using MAC's lipstick in High Tea. It is a luster finish. It's just really, really pretty. It's like an everyday color for me. It's I love the way the MAC lipsticks and lip glosses smell. Love that. But it's just a very nice, I'm gonna put like a mocha bronzy color. Really, really like this. And you know what I'm gonna do? Let's see if I can get in there without killing everything. I'm going to use, put some gloss on top too. Hold on. Okay, so you can definitely stop here with lipstick and just leaving High Tea as it is. It's very moisturizing. I love that it's like such a natural color that looks like I'm wearing something, but not necessarily. I just like the way it looks on my lips. It's really, really nice. But I decided to go a step further, and I'm going to be using my MAC lip gloss in Viva Glam 5. This is so pretty. And I like this because it has it's a universal color that I can use it just by itself, or apply on top of this one, or freckle tone, the new one I got. So, I mean, who wouldn't like to have a versatile lip gloss? Because this girl does. So that is, ooh, this is my completed look. Come a little closer. It's perfect. It's a neutral yet not, you know, which is really cool about that. You can totally wear it if you're more of a neutral girl. Like, I'm more of a neutral girl, and yet sometimes I want a little color, but I can get sometimes intimidated by it. I like to wear my makeup out. I don't like to just do just the tutorials and leave it here. Like, I want to be able to do something cool with it and wear it out and feel comfortable wearing it out. And so I totally totally dig this look. It does have the color. It's not too crazy, yet it's just like right on. Oh my gosh, I didn't put mascara on. Okay, well I did it on my other eye, but I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Lashes mascara, which is the one I've been using a lot lately. I feel like such a doofus. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you like this look, and I would love to see or know if you guys tried this out or not. It's something different. Well, different yet the same. That makes sense. Alright, bye guys.